Finally, the Premier League is back this weekend after a few weeks away. I believe between the FA Cup and the international break, I think it's been about 3 weeks since the last Premier League match. And of course, this Sunday is when all three title challengers will be playing their matches. First, it will be Liverpool at home against Brighton, and following that is the main event of the weekend, Manchester City at home against Arsenal. Now, Liverpool against Brighton first. Okay, so Liverpool have a chance of taking the initiative for this remainder of the title race, sort of, if they're able to get a win at home against Brighton, and if they do, they can sit back and see how Man City and Arsenal fare against each other. But of course, Liverpool's recent head-to-head results against Brighton over the past few years haven't been all that good. And I know there's been a couple of draws, and indeed, it was a 2-2 draw earlier this season at Brighton. And honestly, off the top of my head, I can't even remember the last time Liverpool beat Brighton. And when taking this into consideration, it is far from a certainty that Liverpool could be able to win this. There's every chance that Brighton could spring surprise. I remember Brighton had a couple of draws at Anfield as well in recent years. So I think this match might not be as straightforward as one might initially think when thinking about the size and reputations of both teams. However, that said, given Liverpool's ambitions for the season, ultimately, regardless of their head-to-head results in these recent years, if Liverpool have ambitions of the title as they do, then somehow, some way, one way or another, they have to find a way to beat Brighton. Even a narrow win is a win, and especially at this stage of the season, at the business end, you want every win that you can get, however they come, be it comfortable or a close fought situation. After that, Man City, Arsenal. Now, for me, looking at this, as a Liverpool fan, personally, I think that probably the best result for Liverpool would be for both Man City and Arsenal to draw this, because that means they both drop points, which would sort of hand an advantage to Liverpool. But again, Liverpool would have to win their match first in order to have any kind of possible advantage. However, that said, despite hoping for a draw, I do make Man City favourites in this match. Again, because ultimately, Man City are an awesome team, world-class players, back to front to back, all over the field, and this is Man City's home ground. And I think off the top of my head, I can't remember Man City losing any home match this season. I don't think it's happened. Man City are incredibly strong at home, and as much as I believe that that Arsenal will raise their game for this match for sure, I think Man City will also raise their game. So I make Man City favourites, but I'm sure Arsenal will put up a very strong challenge as well. And again, for me, I'm hoping for a draw, if that means Liverpool get an advantage. Now that said, both teams definitely have their eyes focused on trying to get the win. Who knows how any of these matches will pan out for all three teams. Now, having said that, okay, so both matches are taking place on Sunday, and I think the rest of the league are all playing Saturday, I think. And when I look at it like that, it just makes me, there's a part of me that just thinks, man, I want Sunday to, Sunday just can't come quick enough. yeah, looking forward to it.